Hi everybody, welcome back to the farm. It is a gorgeous November evening here. We have temperatures topping or getting close at least to 80 degrees today, tomorrow, and the following day. So you can see where I'm out here at least in a tank top and shorts. So we're gonna take advantage of this beautiful weather today to do some planting of our spring bulbs. Today, we are putting tulips in the ground. Dragon is behind the camera and he's going to come in and show you a little bit of what we have going on today. We have these gorgeous yellow tulips. The name is right here. These are strong gold. We have some that are all pink. The pink variety here are called Mystic Van Eyck. And then we have a mixed bag that is a Darwin hybrid mix. And I think right in here might have some of the different varieties, but I think it just might pretty much be a mix of the pink, the yellow, and then there's also some red that are in this as well. These bulbs were a great deal that we found at our local Lidl. Lidl every year has great bulbs. You can see the size of these. We got our gladiola bulbs from them earlier this year as well. These bulbs we got on sale as always. They were, how much, Dragon?
They were $9 a bag, or buy one get one half off, or $13.50 for two.
And as you can see, we loaded up. And in addition to the tulips, we also have daffodils as well. But the sun is starting to set here. We wanted to at least go ahead and get a jump start on this project. We've already tilled the ground. Dragon came through earlier, walking behind the tiller, getting the ground ready. We don't have anything, there's no need to have a shovel or anything. The ground should be nice and soft enough, very fluffy. We can go right in and just push those bulbs right down into the dirt. Also, what we've done is prepared our planting space so that we have a straight line, simply taking a stake, tied a string, and then put 3 feet between each of those where we're going to be planting bulbs right along that line. So a super simple project this evening. And we wanted to just bring you guys along for this so that you can see the progress of this. We're now standing where our watermelon patch was over the summer.
That's what this field was.
This was watermelon. And you can see now we have some of our fall crop that are there. We have 2 different types of kale. We have collard greens. We have cabbage. We have radishes. We have beets. We have carrots. So all of this stuff is what we're using this space for now. And we're going to add a little bit of pretty right here for spring bulbs and for tulip bouquets to sell to our customers in the springtime. Now that you know what we're going to be doing, we're just going to set the camera up and get to rolling and try to get as much done as we can before we lose the rest of that daylight.
Want to demonstrate one and see how deep it goes?
Sure, let's do that. All right, so we have scissors. Dragon had scissors.
Oh, they're on the other side. Stand by. We got the scissors. So we have these 2 colors. We're going to start with these 2. So this is about 3 feet wide. I'm going to try to do 6 tulips across. That gives us about 6 inches distance between them. And to make it even more pretty, we are planning on doing one side pink, one side yellow. So it's going to be pretty on the eye as well. So let's open these babies up. As Kevin said earlier, they're just beautiful giant bulbs. I mean, it says on the bag there XXL, but all we're gonna do is into this soft ground, just put them in really deep. One of us is gonna go on one side. Oh, these were yellows, I think. And these 3, we're gonna go on this side. And do the whole row like that. Then we're gonna come back with the rake and just close these holes up. That's as simple as it gets. Now we have, how many bags we have? This is 40 per bag, and we have, I believe, 10 bags of each, so that's 400 of each. So
Quite a bit.
quite a bit to plant. So then again, we're gonna try to approximately do about 6 inches apart this way as well. I did go with a tiller twice on a maximum depth, which is about 6 or 8 inches, I think. That's kind of perfect for bulb planting. We are also debating on possibly mulching these up with some pine straw that we have in our driveway. I guess I should mention, how do you plant these? It's fairly simple. Pointy side always needs to go up, and there's roots from the previous season right here. So you're gonna plant it right this way.
And if you don't know which side is up and which side is down, plant it sideways.
Sideways. Don't plant it upside down if you're unsure. So that's about it. Very simple. Once the ground is prepped, it's kind of simple to do everything else.
All right, Dragon is having all the fun, so I am going to jump in there with the pinks and try to make my way down the line with it. So here we are, first row all done. It's getting dark really quick. We were able to get 7 bags. Each bag had 40 bulbs. I'm really impressed with the size of these bulbs. They're all firm. I did not find a single one that was bad, soft. So we'll see how well they bloom in the spring, but so far quite impressive. 280 of each almost. So that makes it 560 tulips in one row, which is quite good. So what do we have? Maybe another row of tulips. We're probably going to have 2 rows of tulips and 2 rows of daffodils. But we'll come back tomorrow for those. Right now I'm just going to lightly rake up these holes and cover them up. And they will be all set for the winter. Like I said, we'll see tomorrow how we feel. We might use some of the pine straw that we have in abundance in our driveway and cover these up. Quite a simple and quick process planting these. Once you have, I think the key is just prepping the ground. Some people use a auger for individual planting. You can do that, but that takes quite a bit of time. Luckily we have a tiller that gives us proper depth that we can just push them down with minimal force of our hand. And here we are. Tomorrow we're going to come back. We're going to do 2 feet gap so we can walk in between.
and just to start another row in the morning. But let's take some rest and come back in the morning. I'll see you guys then.
We are back at it today. We had some unexpected rain this morning, which was nice in one way, but also means now we have to put on the boots, grab some gloves in order to get the rest of the bulbs back into the ground. Looks like either Trinity or Bella or the cats came through and had a little digging party in some of the freshly tilled soil last night. So Dragon is here just raking that over, giving us a clean slate so that we can get back to work, finishing with what we have left to plant.
It is time to start the new row. So we mentioned this yesterday. This is a 3-foot row. So we're gonna approximately get 2 feet walking gap. Do that right here. Go on the other side. You do 2 feet on this end as well. 1 and 2. And then Kevin is going to help me move this one. And again, we're going to do 3 foot, 2 and 3. 3 feet on this side, and Bella proves it over on the other end. And now, time to get planting. It's basically going to be a repeat what we did yesterday. What do we have left? Looks like we have 3 bags of each color. So that's 6 bags, and then we have 2, 4, 6 bags of mix, so that should pretty much fill up the second bed. So let's get that done.
Tulips are now completely in the ground. We have about 1,200 bulbs of those pink, yellow, and then that mixed bag. We have a little bit of a gap that's right here, and we probably need maybe another 80 bulbs just to fill in this space right here, and then we should be set with the tulips for the season. So the third row is now going to be daffodils. We have that marked out again with our 3 feet of planting space in there. The tulip bags are up here at the top of the hill.
Daffodil, that is.
Daffodils, yes, daffodils. See, this is why you always plant with a partner. Daffodils we have here, also got these from Costco.
Nope, Lidl.
From Lidl. It's the time change, you know. So another great buy from Lidl. These are Dutch Masters, these yellow, 35 bulbs in these bags here. I believe these are all the same, right, Dragon?
They should be all the same.
Yeah, these are all the same, but once again, you can see just how hardy these bulbs are. We didn't find, like Dragon mentioned, a single bad bulb in the batch of the tulips. And when we were picking these, it's always a good idea, especially if you can look through a mesh bag of bulbs, just to look them over and try to give them a feel to make sure that you aren't purchasing any rotted bulbs and that they will last until you're ready to put them into the ground. So now it's time to get to work on Project Daffodil.
All right. These were $7.99, so tulips were $8.99, or buy one get one free, which was $13.50 for 80, and these are $12 for 70. So, all right, let's get some daffodils planted.
Same process with these, just like we put the tulips in the ground, will be the exact same for the daffodils. So we have 10 bags of these, 35 bulbs in each bag. So that's going to give us 350 bulbs here to plant. And you know, with daffodils, you're going to get multiple blooms on each of those bulbs. So let's take a look and see what these look like. And here they are. Again, some nice big bulbs.
This is what Kevin was saying. You can even split this one or leave it as a single.
This is 3 that are on there. So you can see this is probably the original bulb, maybe here or here. And then this was the new growth from the previous season bulb. So each year that these stay in the ground, at least for the first couple of years, they will multiply and get even bigger. And if you're in a zone or climate where you need to dig up your bulbs, that is a good opportunity to let them dry out and then go back in before planting again to divide and then expand the amount of bulbs that you have. So just like we did before, the ground again was tilled yesterday. We went through and just lightly raked over everything, giving us a fresh slate, and go right in, pressing them right into the ground, deep enough that we're going to come back later with that rake and get some nice coverage to just cover them in. That's all there is to it. So 3 down, the rest to go.
How much is the rest, Kevin?
350 minus 3 is 347.
All right.
Let's do it.
Right. We had enough fingers, luckily. Our spring planting, bulb planting is 90% complete. We're short about maybe 3 bags, 4 bags of daffodils. We're gonna run to the store tomorrow and finish these up. And about, what do we say, 2 bags of?
Tulips.
2 bags of tulips. Oh, it's this area actually right behind me. 2 bags of tulips to finish this here. So we have 4 and 2 to finish that up, which will give us, he said 1,200 tulips and about 800 daffodils total. I think that should give us a good start for the flower cutting season of next year. So hopefully guys, you like this video, find it a little inspirational for your own gardening projects and planting projects. I know bulbs are kind of boring to plant, but it's so rewarding in the spring. So thank you guys again for watching, supporting us through our little farming journey, and see you guys in the next video.